pretty bad fucking test run if you ask me. I don't know about you, but if I had to vote on shit that wasn't supposed to happen, I'd say falling on my fucking ass wasn't supposed to happen. Good Saturday morning, guys. I haven't showed any of you yet, but I came out here the other day and I got all 80 of these eyelet bolts installed. And I came out here this morning, set the camera up, and was really planning on breaking a record on the rings. And I found out these bolts that I have installed are a bit short, and I keep going over the top of them with the rings themselves. So I've got an idea to either A, take all of these 40 here on this outer row back and return them for a longer eyelet bolt, or possibly come up with a plan like I just dropped there. I have cut several 6-inch pieces of wood and I've drilled the bottom out, and I'm simply going to go around and place them on top of that bolt right there to see if that's going to be a sufficient height to be able to keep or prevent me from going over the top of those bolts with the rings themselves. Once I test these out, I'll show you the results. And what really sucks about having to go back and do this, you may not be able to see it on camera, but I went back the other day and turned every single one of these eyelet bolts all the same direction. Every single one has been gone around and hand tightened by yours truly. Everything is perfect just the way that I want it, and I did not even think about those bolts being too short and the rings bypassing over the top of them. We will test this little method that I've got out right here, see how it works, and see if that's going to be a sufficient height, as I said, to be able to prevent those rings from going over the top of those bolts. Let's test them out. So I just went inside and got the rings, and let me show you. What I'm hoping is going to happen is when I go to try to, hopefully they will hit this, come down and stay right here in position of where they need to be, instead of being able to bypass over the top of that bolt as they have been doing. I'll set the camera up now and give it a test run. So hopefully we're going to find out if these are going to be tall enough to prevent me bypassing those bolts. Man, I hope that they do. But I'm sitting here thinking now, if that is a sufficient height, do I want to try to get eyelet bolts this high? Or do I want to get a wooden dowel rod and cut them all in individual lengths like this? Treat it with like a water seal? I don't know. You be thinking as well. Maybe help give me some ideas. Here we go. Let's test it out. And it was at this moment I knew I'd fucked up. That's a pretty bad fucking test run if you ask me. I don't know about you, but if I had to vote on shit that wasn't supposed to happen, I'd say falling on my fucking ass wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Test run, take 2. got some work to do. Got some work to do. That last run there was a little over 1 minute and 8 seconds long. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, that is nothing but pure work on your grip from the entire time your feet leave the ground until your feet reach the ground once again. Guys, it will drain you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.